Hi everyone, we are back on our YouTube channel, Raid OverSimplified. Barbarian crypts were open until just a few minutes ago at the time of making this video. I chose not to do the faction war and did the Harvest Jack fusion instead last night. And I got home fairly late from work today, only had about 45 minutes until the crypts closed. I got a total of 5 attempts in at 19 and failed the first 4, but thankfully was able to succeed in beating it on the 5th attempt shown here. It was past the crypt rotation by the time I did it, so I did not get an opportunity to try 20 today. I am going to upload this video as kind of a roadmap on which enemy to eliminate first and whatnot. There really is no in-depth analysis or anything like that. I just kind of figured it out through trial and error. The first wave here isn't bad. Skull Crusher can't be crowd controlled because of his passive, but he puts up an ally protect, so his HP depletes as you kill the other ones, which is really nice because his defense is high. It's kind of like a buy one get one free. Zargala is probably the most dangerous out of the group here, so I took her out first. The rest of it is pretty mundane. Just have to make sure that you get the cooldowns refreshed for the next wave coming up here. The Shaman in Wave 2 is especially dangerous to me. She might not be to you depending on how exactly your team is composed, but her buff strip and sleep would absolutely destroy my team because I rely so heavily on Valkyrie's shields. Beyond her, the Terror Beast is annoying with his reflect damage. It's kind of like Ice Golem 20, just a lot more dangerous because she's higher leveled. And something else in this wave has a passive reflect damage too, which is annoying because Turvo tends to kill himself. I didn't stand a chance beating this wave last time I tried this 2 weeks ago with Kalia. I mulled it over a long time before finally deciding to build a War Maiden for the AoE defense down. I had no idea if it was going to work or not, but at least she doesn't require legendary tomes. So I eventually just decided that it's worth the gamble. Her base defense is a paltry 730 or something like that. I managed to get it all the way up to 3000 by using defense primaries on all 3 jewelry slots. When something's base stat is really low like that and you absolutely need that stat like her defense here, I think it's a good idea to use the flat primary on jewelry instead of dedicating the gloves and the chest to it, because the percentages are based off of the base stat, and when the base is so low it just doesn't make sense. I'd rather have HP percentage in the gloves and chest slot because their HP base is a little bit higher and have the jewelry, but it's hard to stack defense like that when she's used also on a stun set and needs a ton of accuracy. So this was easily some of the most miserable gearing I've ever had to do. Wave 3 is pretty bad. They are all dangerous except for Skull Crown. I actually expected her to hit a lot harder than she does, but she doesn't really. Martyr is definitely target 0 and must be eliminated immediately. You really don't want all the AoE counterattacks, and she provokes you and drops your defense with her 8-1. When you hit her, the whole cycle spirals downwards so quickly it's not even funny. Sinesha can heal their whole team and set your cooldown to maximum on one champion. I'd say she's probably the most obnoxious behind Martyr. Belor is also annoying with all his debuffs, and you guys know how crazy Horden can be if you farm Dragons 20. I struggled quite a bit once I lost Turvold here, and really just had to dig deep and outlast him. I failed on this wave 3 times before beating it. Once I decided to take out Sinesha first and Martyr got me, second time Horden went on a rampage after Belor applied the AoE defense down, and the third time Martyr had an affinity based resist on War Maiden's defense down, and I couldn't one-shot her with Turvold, and also I could not stun her. Anyway, that's it for Barbarian stage 20. Glad it's done and over with. I'm looking forward to 20 and 21 next week if they don't nerf Faction War in short order. I hope you're enjoying the grind and have a great day.